Hi, today my groups and I are going to talk about three graphs that shows how agri-food exports from Occitanie region have changed over the years and what kind of products are exported the most. Just quick note before we start, all the value you will see are in millions of euros.
Hi, I'm Romén Casares Bello, and today we will be taking you over some of the graphs that show this evolution in time of Occitane exports from 2018 to 2024. To start off, this is the first graph that we're going to take a look at. I will be presenting it to you. The source is DAF Occitanie, and in the x-axis we have time, the time that is measured in years, and in the y-axis value, which is measured in millions of euros. We start off at 2018, where exports are at a plateau until 2019, where we see a very sharp drop in value of exports from Occitanie. This is of course due to Brexit, which happens around 2020, and also because of the impact of the COVID pandemic. After that, things change a lot and very quickly. As we can see, the value of yearly exports skyrocketed back to the same level, even a bit more, to around 325 million euros. And after that, we've seen a slight yearly increase up until 2024, where we have the highest value of exports since 2018. So overall, the trend is pretty clear. There was a big decline in 2020, but the recovery afterwards was very successful. And in present day, we have the highest value recorded in 6 years.
Hello, my name is Alain. Today I'm going to present the second graph, which is a bar chart, which focuses on 2018, which was 2 years before the Brexit, and shows the different types of products exported, which was grape wine, root and sober vegetables, other fruits, vegetable preparations, fruit and cereal and legumes. The biggest category that year was grape wine, which showed of 90 million euro exported. Then we have vegetables and roots at about 55 million euro. And right after that, fruit and vegetable preparations, which represent a bit more than 48 million euro. And finally, cereals and legumes, which are the smallest category, with around 15 million euros. So in 2018, wine was clearly the main product exported, and there was also a strong presence of vegetables and fruit-based products.
Hello, my name is Philéas DRACKLE, and I'm going to show you the third graph, which is a bar chart from the source of DAF Occitanie. The third graph shows the same kind of information 4 years after the Brexit, which was in 2024. Again, the biggest category is the grape wine, and the difference is very more impressive. Exports reach more than 170 million euros, which is a big increase compared to 2018. Then we have fruit at around 56 million euros. Afterwards, cocoa and confectionery products with around 45 million euros. Finally, the fruits and vegetables preparation at around 43 million, followed closely at about 42 million by roots and tuber vegetables. So when we compare 2018 and 2024, we can see that most category grows, especially wine and fruit-based products. So export didn't just recover after COVID, they actually became stronger than before.
To sum up, these three graphs show a really clear story. Exports dropped sharply in 2020 due to Brexit and the pandemic. However, after that, the recovery was quick and strong. By 2024, exports were even higher than before the crisis. And when we look at the categories, wine is the number one export from Occitanie before and after Brexit. Fruit and vegetables and processed products also represent an important part of the region's economy.
Furthermore, as seen on the three graphs, Brexit didn't affect exports from the XTNI to the UK. There has been even an increase in the exports after the Brexit compared to before the Brexit.
Thank you for listening to our presentation, and we hope you enjoyed.